back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious and traditional pan de muerto, step by step. I hope you could prepare it at home. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. Ingredients: unsalted butter, cream cheese, eggs, all-purpose flour, warm water, sugar, yeast, salt, 1 condensed milk, colors to decorate our pan de muerto, and vanilla. This is everything we need to make this delicious and traditional pan de muerto. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is prepare my yeast. I have my warm water. To this, I'm going to add my sugar and then my yeast. We're going to mix it until it incorporates completely, and then we're just going to put it aside until it starts getting nice and bubbling. So let me put it aside, and I'm going to continue with my dry ingredients. I have all-purpose flour here and my salt, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mix away. And now I am ready to add my eggs. I'm gonna start adding the eggs here in this little plate, making sure that none of the hard part of the egg falls in. And I'm going to add my vanilla extract. And you know, this vanilla extract is made at home and you could prepare it. You have already a video on how to prepare your vanilla bean. Now I'm going to add all the ingredients here, the ones I'm going to add to my dry ingredients. So let's start adding all these delicious ingredients. I'm going to start by adding my eggs and my vanilla, my butter, my cream cheese, my condensed milk, and we're gonna mix it away at least for 2-3 minutes. And this is how your yeast should be looking. We need to know if it's activated. It makes a little bit of bubbles. That means that your yeast is perfect. We're gonna go ahead, let it mix for at least 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, this is how your dough is gonna look. It's gonna be a little sticky, but that's normal. Now I'm just, with my hands very clean, I'm gonna go ahead and just remove it, and I'm gonna start kneading with my hands. We're gonna knead for about 5 more minutes, making sure that we leave our mixture nice and soft and nice and pliable. When it doesn't stick to your hands, that means the dough is ready. I'm going to go ahead and take everything out of this dish, and then I'm just going to be kneading. This is the way I'm going to knead for about 5 more minutes. You want to make sure that you knead it just like this. Everybody does it different, but let me show you the way I do it. This is the way I do it with my hands very dry. And I'm just going to go ahead and knead away. I'll see you back in 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, I'm going to create a log. I'm going to cut it through the middle, and then I'm going to start making my little balls for my pan de muerto. Look at this. I'm going to get about 8 to 10 little balls. Just make sure that you try that all of them are almost the same size. They don't have to be exact. Okay, once I am ready and I have pulled apart all the little balls, I'm going to start, look, just by doing this in every single one. You want to pinch right in the center, and then with your whole fingers, you're just going to go ahead and do circles until it's like this. Look at this. This really is the way you knead your bread, one by one. Give it that TLC to every little circle. Okay, I'm going to continue with the rest, doing the same thing. When you're done with all of them, just make sure that you put a plastic wrap or a plastic bag right on the top so they don't get dry. We're going to let them sit for about 30 minutes. And now I am ready to start adding the color. I'm going to get about 3 little balls and I'm just going to cut them in half so I could start making the colors, adding the color to the dough. If you don't want to add any color, that's fine. You don't need to. But I really like it because the kids really like seeing those different beautiful neon colors on the Pan de Muerto. When this is done, I'm going to go ahead, just push it on the middle and then add 2 or 3 drops of the food coloring. And then I'm just going to go ahead and continue mixing until the color has incorporated completely. Just like this. Look at this one. This one is done, and let me do one more color so that you could see how easy. I know it's time consuming, but tell you the truth, they're going to come out so beautiful that you're going to say, that's good that I added the food coloring. Okay, I'm going to continue adding the color to the rest of the little balls, and then I'll show you when I am completely done. Okay, I have my 6 colors here, and now I am ready. Look at this. I have some of the little balls here. I'm going to go ahead and start making the little bones for the top of the Pan de Muerto. And this, you just separate your fingers and you roll them up and down. If you need to add a little bit of flour to your surface, go ahead. But this is very easy. I want to show you. Just separate your 3 fingers and then roll around until you get really nice little bones, just like this. Now you get your little circle and you lay them right on the top, doing, of course, your decoration. The circle goes right in the middle. Let me do one more so that you could see how easy it is, but yet they come out so beautiful that you're really gonna love them. Well, after you have all your little bones, every different color, just get your dough, add the decoration on the top. You don't need to add egg wash. You don't need to add anything on the top, just like this. And then I'm gonna continue with the rest, and I'll show you when I'm done. Here I am completely done. I have preheated my oven to 350 Fahrenheit. They're gonna go for about 25 to 30 minutes. Remember, every oven is different. So I'm ready to put them in, and then I'll see you when I'm taking them out. Okay, now is the time. I left them in there for about 25 minutes, and look how crispy they look from the outside, but yet they are very, very soft. Look at this, and very spongy. Let me show you from close up how it looks from the center. I have one here that I just added a little bit of butter on the top, but look at this. It's crispy from the outside. They're still nice and hot, okay? But from the inside, they're really soft. The dough has cooked completely from the inside. Look at this. Look how soft they are. Well, now I am ready to start decorating them. I'm going to go ahead and start adding just a little bit of butter. I have 1 tablespoon of melted butter, and I'm going to go ahead and add to every single one just a little bit before I start adding some granulated sugar on the top. The same, this is optional. If you don't want to add that extra step, that's fine. Now I want to show you how they look with the sugar on the top, and now I am ready for the presentation. Of course, I can't wait to taste it. They really smell delicious. See you in a bit. My friends, I am completely done with this delicious pan de muerto. I hope you can give it a try. It really doesn't take too long and it comes out perfect every time. Of course, this is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. I'm going to taste the one I pulled apart so that you could see how crispy it is from the outside, but yet from the inside it's really nice and soft. And I have a café de olla that you already have on my channel. This really comes out delicious, and I'm sure that your family is going to love it. Well, let me stop talking and let me taste it, because this is the part I really love. Excuse me. That flavor of the condensed milk and the vanilla, perfect in this pan de muerto. It just came out amazing. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share my video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated, so every time I make a delicious recipe, yes, you are going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best, peace and love. And of course, I will stay enjoying this delicious and sweet pan de muerto. See you on my next delicious recipe. Bye-bye.